Hello, hello. Back with more AI Somnium files. Before we start anything, check on my Tamagotchi. If you're gonna relax, I would say linger yoga. Evolved to Date. Got 1,000 eyeballs as a reward. So this turned into... I basically made a Date. Nice. Eyeball strategy guide added to the manual. Alright, back to being a baby. Okay, so. As we left off, we are going to take our more or less new resolve to save our job in our wish to avenge our younger twin brother, Ryuki, anyways. And to do that, well, we need to keep moving on. So, but Tom has some questions for us.
Chikara was doing some dubious research in the past.
His current research is pretty dubious too, rewriting DNA to achieve immortality.
It was even more questionable than that. Rumors say there were even human experiments involved.
Human experiments?
Anyway, word moves fast, and the research institute was temporarily shut down. This happened 9 years ago.
That's a while ago,
During
Jesus.
that time, Chikara went missing for a bit to avoid being investigated.
But what about the current institute?
It was reopened after things had settled down. Of course, that required a massive amount of funds, which was provided by
Nice
Riichi
applause.
Chieda,
Who?
Kizuna Chieda's father.
Oh. I forgot. Kizuna was a person. Who's Riichi Chieda?
Riichi Chieda is an extremely wealthy investor. He's rich enough to be on the list of the world's most wealthy people. He's involved in a wide range of business ventures and holds many different titles. Investor, philanthropist, the founder of the Chieda Foundation, a university professor emeritus, and national goodwill
Jesus, man.
And
Titles.
after all that, he also became the chairman of the social welfare corporation, Iowan.
Iowan?
It's an orphanage. Seems that's where he is now.
Okay. What's your issue at Soma, though? Shoma,
The
sorry.
location indicated in the hidden message in Bats 490 was a research institute. That's what Shoma said, right?
He didn't say which one, however.
But it actually wasn't Horidori Institute. I read through a ton of speculation threads online, and none of them mentioned Horidori Institute.
Then where was it, really?
I don't know. All I know for sure is it wasn't Horidori Institute.
Then that means Shoma lied. I have to talk to him. Where's Shoma now?
I don't know. It looks like he turned his smartphone off.
Again.
But we do have a lead. Remember what Komeiji said?
Yes, he really loves this Ferris wheel
We
too.
already tried that once, man.
He's almost in middle school and he still comes here by himself all the time.
Ferris wheel. The one on the rooftop amusement park at Misaton.
Well.
Wait. Before...
What? Iris?
Ryuki, there's something I wanted to tell you about the case.
What is it?
Well, I'm sorry. Recording is about to start, so I can't really get into it right now. Would you be able to visit Lemniscate later?
Lemniscate, the talent agency Iris belongs to. The building also has a small recording studio.
Alright, I'll see you there later.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Weird that Iris is calling us out of the blue.
Our destinations are decided for now, but...
Iowan, Misaton, and the third is Lemniscate.
there's one more place I'd like to go. Marble in Golden Yokocho.
Ah, Mama the informant.
Mama's wearing a mask now.
She might know something.
That's right.
Then let's get going.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, literally, though. It's like, hey, I want to talk, but not here. Or now. Mama! Let's go see Mama. Oh, again? And Mama are here too? She's looking worse again. She came here right after school.
Ryuki, honey, welcome.
Hey,
It's
Mama.
been so long.
It really has.
Sorry, Mama, but I'm not here as a customer today. I was wondering if you knew anything about the case.
Do you mean the HB case?
Yeah. Mame and Gen are here.
But they're acting strange. They're both quiet, turned away from each other.
What happened? Of course. Hey, what do you know about the case?
Well, here's what I know.
I see you're not, dealing with, like, a comb anymore.
I'm sorry I couldn't help you this time.
No, it's fine. Just typical detective work. Gotta earn my pay. Is that a crystal ball?
Yes, these are my big milky balls.
Balls?
Oh, but I'm not talking about testicles, honey.
Yeah,
I figured that.
I started telling fortunes as a side business, and believe it or not, I actually gained the ability to hear them. Voices from other dimensions.
Other dimensions.
Is that right?
Yes. One day, I was suddenly gifted with the power. I suppose it's more accurate to call it a seance than fortune-telling.
You both sound pretty fishy.
You're just going to pretend you're hearing voices, aren't you?
No, I'm completely serious. I mean, I don't even remember what happens while hearing the voices.
Uh-huh.
Oh, why don't we give it a try? I could ask about the HB case. You might believe me if you see it in person.
Yo nuts.
No, it's okay.
No need to be so modest. It'll be free of charge. Then let me ask the Milky Balls.
Can you stop calling them that?
Yes.
Oh, great set of balls. Who is the most beautiful in all the land? That is Mama, of course. Oh my, you're flattering.
I thought you didn't remember what happened.
That's not even what I wanted to ask.
And the answer is completely wrong.
That was just a joke.
I figured.
Ahem. Now, let's try this for real. Oh, great set of milky white balls.
Bro.
I need you to give me some clues for an investigation. One after another, victims have been torn in half in these half-body murders. Where can we find the key to exposing the culprit?
Face. A hidden face. The true face, as yet unrevealed to all. That is where the answer is hidden.
Huh? Did I just say something? I told you, I black out during these seances.
Monka.
Don't remember a thing. Let's see. The first thing that comes to mind is...
Again.
Gen's face hidden under his mask. But he's sensitive about it. It's not something I can just ask.
Yeah, and it's hard to say if this is really related to the case or not.
The only other thing I can think of is... Ah! Jin Furaway.
Huh?
It might also apply to Jin.
What do you mean a hidden
Gen's
face?
face is well known.
Yeah, it's not like he hides it.
It's true that photos of his face have been all over the place. But he's never actually gone out in public in person.
Really?
Not even once?
Not even once.
He was
It's not
hospital
because
ridden.
he's shy, is it?
If that were the case, his photos wouldn't be out there either. I've heard he's an extreme narcissist. He circulates all those pictures himself.
By the way, Mama, what's up with those two?
Well, the thing is, they had a bit of a differing of opinion.
What do you mean?
About?
No, Mama. The problem is Genny's total lack of common sense.
My lack of common sense? Are you sure you're not talking about yourself? You sound like a stupid person right now.
Whoa, whoa, don't call anybody a stupid head.
Stupid.
Hey, you
Probably
either.
couldn't even beat the first question of the All-American Ultra Quiz.
Wait. What is this argument even about?
Well, we're having a disagreement.
Alright, you jerk. Why don't we get a neutral third party and ask them?
That's what happened.
So we came to Marble to get Mama's opinion, and that's where we're at.
But when I gave my input, it only made things more complicated.
What was the question?
I know. Now that Ryuki's here, let's see what he thinks.
Yeah, then we'll know for sure who's right. So, question time.
Huh?
What's the name of the island where the Statue of Liberty in New York is located?
It's Ellis Island.
That's right.
You too? Are you serious?
It's not Liberty
That's
Island.
ridiculous. It can't be. The Statue of Liberty is definitely on Liberty Island.
It's an alias.
It's true that the Statue of Liberty is on Ellis Island. I mean, there's no such thing as Liberty Island anyway.
I don't believe this. Something is off here.
Tama.
What do you mean?
Of course it's Ellis Island. This is common knowledge. Look, I just looked it up online.
Yeah.
Now do you see? The Statue of Liberty is located on Ellis Island. As you can see here, there's no such
It's
island
probably also known as Liberty Island.
I'm sorry again. Mame is right.
Impossible.
See?
Why is it impossible?
Anyway, they've been butting heads about the location of the Statue of Liberty this whole time. But it looks like they finally came to a conclusion.
Yeah, but he's not gonna be
I
happy.
see. If you all say so, I must be the one who's wrong. I'm sorry, Amame. I was mistaken.
As long as you understand now, that's good enough for me. Everyone makes mistakes.
Everybody has those days.
Now, I need to get to work soon, so I'm heading out.
I'll stick around for a bit longer.
Okay, then I'll see you three later.
Take care.
What about your restaurant, Gen?
I closed up shop for the day. I couldn't acquire any ingredients I was satisfied with.
Really? Closed for a reason like that?
It's really important to me. It would be rude to serve mediocre dishes to my customers. I think I'll go to the warehouse district at the harbor after
That's
this.
very
I
respectable.
thought I could watch the waves and think up new dishes. Amame and I go way back. There are times when we have arguments over little things like you saw earlier. We're basically family at this point. So if anything ever happened to her, I would do everything I could to help. I believe that I have to protect her, no matter what.
Is that right?
Yes, I love that place. I can watch the ocean in silence with no one around. I find it very soothing. For some reason, Date seems to go there often as well.
Yeah, there's some reason for that.
I have been very close with Date for some time. He often stops by Brahmin before coming here to drink. I trust him. There are only 3 people who weren't afraid of me the first time they saw me. Date, Amame, and Lian.
You know Lian too?
Yes, he's a regular at Brahmin as well. Lian just wandered in one day while Date was there. They hit it off right away and had quite a lively discussion. I joined them after closing up for the day, and the 3 of us drank until morning.
Huh. That's an interesting group. I can't imagine what you 3 were
No
talking
kidding.
about.
Probably porno mags or something.
True.
What are they, teenagers?
It's Date, so.
Oh, we talked a lot about porno, Max.
Yep. Hey, gonna like dip into your privacy real quick.
Putting Date, Amame, and Lian aside, my appearance makes most people uncomfortable. But if I didn't wear this mask, I would scare them even more.
If I recall, your face has a congenital condition.
Yes. Would you like to see?
What?
My face.
No,
Yes.
You don't have to if you don't want to. Not that I'm trying to avoid it or anything.
I said that, but to be honest, part of me wanted to see. Not out of curiosity, but from Mama's words from earlier.
Face. A hidden face. The true face. As yet.
What do I do? What in the world? should I do?
It's got a lot going on right now.
I don't believe it.
I see. It's a very interestingly shaped skull. Like the one in the Somnium. Yeah, Gen's the only one who could be,
No point in staying here much
Shigure's,
Yes, let's move on.
child.
Well, Gen, Mama, I'll be going now.
Very well. Please take care.
Stop by to get a break from work every once in a while.
We'll see. I guess let's go to the garden, see if we can meet with Shizuka's dad. Kizuno's dad. Oh.
Huh? Ryuki?
Kizuno
Why are
and
you here?
and Mizuki?
To question people for the investigation. Why are you two here?
Kizzy comes here to play with the kids sometimes. She really loves kids.
Yes, I find it quite soothing, and it energizes me.
I'm just tagging along.
That makes sense. Mizuki could probably fit in with the kids pretty good.
Definitely
I
not.
feel like I just got insulted. Mind if I kick your ass?
Vic Sis is quite popular with the children here. She played with them often when she was still living with Mr. Date as well.
Close with Mr. Date, huh?
Indeed, we have been quite close. Some time ago, when I nearly got in trouble with some delinquents in town, Mr. Date saved me. Since then, I have been showing my gratitude with home-cooked meals, or booking a hotel room for him if he is unable to go home for whatever reason.
Like when we got in a big fight and I kicked him out.
As we continue to interact, we have come to form a sort of mutually beneficial relationship.
You must like Mr. Date, Kizuna.
Yes, but merely as a friend.
She was pretty direct about it.
Yep. That old vibrating bed of a man would never be a viable romantic candidate.
Hey, come on. Nah, you don't understand. He's already got someone. Don't even worry about it.
We did not get much of a chance to speak yesterday. For various reasons, I have been living with another girl since I was 9 years old.
Another girl? Not your relative.
No, we were not related by blood. We were the same age, but I referred to her as Big Sis. She was so beautiful, collected, and dependable. She was the spitting image of an older sister.
Hope she's not
There's
dead.
something about Mizuki that reminds me of her.
I see. Beautiful and collected, huh?
Why does that look in your eyes offend me so much right now?
Is she not with you anymore?
When she turned 15, she was adopted. So, we do not live together any longer. You mentioned you were questioning people. Is someone here related to the case?
I'm here to talk to your father, Mr. Riichi Chieda.
What? My father?
Yeah, I heard he's here.
He is, though I believe he is currently in a meeting.
I see. Then I guess I'll wait until he's done.
Is that an issue?
It's all right now.
What? That's...
Because I am here. Half might.
I asked you how old you were. Why are you doing half-might jokes?
What?
What?
You just seemed kind of quiet, so I thought maybe you weren't feeling well.
But I'm always like this. Though, now that you mention it, I guess my old leg wound is bothering me a bit.
I got shot in the leg.
Wait, where are you looking, perv?
Huh? You brought it up. By the way, is that a bullet wound?
Yeah.
Doesn't it hurt?
No, not really. It's from when I got shot by the new Cyclops killer. But I think the pain I felt inside was worse. Now I'll be scarred forever because of that bastard.
True.
School's closed because of the flu. We won't have classes for a while.
Then aren't
Shit,
you
I
supposed
wish
to
it was
stay at
like
home?
that.
A certain freeloader is at home all the time because he's on vacation. It was so annoying. I had to get outside.
She must mean Mr. Date.
Young girls have wills of their own.
Oh, nothing.
Takes you back.
So what is it you wish to discuss?
Father.
My dude's got a villain voice.
And who is this?
Mr. Ryuki from the police.
Fat villain
He's
voice.
investigating the HB case.
I see.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Kuruto Ryuki from the Metropolitan Police Department. May I ask you some questions?
That's fine, but I don't have much time. I would appreciate it if you're quick about it.
I know you said quick, but my Tamagotchi's acting up, so you're gonna have to give me a second. Oh, maybe a whole different one. Let's see. Under the bed.
Indeed I am.
An investor and founder of the Chieda Foundation. You're also the chief director of ION and a major shareholder of Horodori Institute of Genetics, is that right?
And all of that has kept me quite busy. So, you already know all that about me. What more do you want me to say?
This guy's a piece of work. He obviously doesn't respect us.
I mean, he is one of the wealthiest people on Earth. A police officer is probably like an ant to him.
Of course I know about it. One of the victims was from the research institute I invest in. I've suffered heavy losses because of it. It was quite the aggravating
Boy, you're
incident.
so compassionate.
As a citizen, I would like the police to resolve this problem as quickly as possible. Before they waste any more of our taxes, that is.
Ugh.
Hey, you know Chikara.
Well, he is the director of the research institute I'm funding. Or maybe I should say was. Either way, that was the extent of our relationship.
He was quite, well, an eccentric individual.
And I only invested in his work. I don't care what his personality was like. It doesn't concern me as long as it doesn't affect his job.
Was there any work-related trouble?
Not at all. He seemed to be searching for a motive for me to kill Chikara. However, I gained nothing from his death. I have suffered nothing but losses because of this incident. In other words, I am a victim as well.
Yes, of course.
To suspect me of all people. The police in this country continue to prove their own uselessness.
Seriously, what is up with this guy?
Someone has had bad experience with cops in the past.
We could pin something on him and book him.
Well, hold on now. I understand you are the majority shareholder of Horodori Institute. As the de facto owner of the Research Institute, I'm sure you must know of its origins and insider information.
What are you trying to say?
You're just asking him if he knows anything about the research that he's been looking into. And
did you know all of this?
I did.
You provided the capital required to rebuild the Research Institute, did you not?
Yes.
Why?
The gene therapy research that was being led by Chikara. That research had a great deal of value and potential. Even with all the advancements in this day and age, there are many people who are still suffering from incurable diseases. Not to mention all of the children who can't live a normal life due to the illnesses they were born with. I have seen the suffering of so many people, precious to me. Chikara's research had the potential to help all of those people. It brought hope to humanity itself. It's certainly true that his personality and past weren't without issues, and I won't deny that the research faced criticism due to its radical nature. Still, if it can help alleviate the suffering of so many people, I wanted to put my support behind it.
I see.
In other words, I invested in the future that Research Institute could bring us.
Tama, is there anyone in Mr. Chieda's family that has an incurable disease?
No, and of course, he doesn't have one himself either. His only daughter is completely healthy, and his wife, Kizuna's mother, passed away long ago.
Got it. Do you know Jin Furue?
Jin Furue. You mean the first victim? Of course I know of him. In fact, anyone involved in finance couldn't avoid knowing him.
Were you close with him at all?
Not particularly.
I checked. He and Jin had practically no contact with each other.
Okay. Do you know Tokiko Shigure?
Who's that?
The president of NICE Japan.
NICE? I'm not familiar.
Really? You're not familiar? That is interesting. That one of the richest people in the world does not know about knives.
What were you doing 2 days ago? February 11th, around 8 p.m. And on February 9th, at 6 a.m.
What is that supposed to be? Confirming my alibi?
Yes, sir.
Yes, well...
Just doing my
it's
job.
only a formality.
See, the police have no problem wasting people's time. Well, fine. 2 days ago, I was having dinner with the Federation of Economic Organizations in Ginza. I was on a business trip on the 9th, and I stayed at a hotel
Same
in Kyoto.
time,
Tama?
Shigeru's gone.
Checked. He's telling the truth. He was spotted on surveillance cameras in each location.
What is it?
No, it's just... Is this your first time here?
Is your fist time here?
A bunch of times before.
Was that a typo? Is that a typo in my fucking $60 game?
Is this your first time here?
My god, I can't. I want a refund. Disgusting. They better fix that in the patches.
Big Sis is very popular among the children, and she is great at keeping them entertained.
I'm not as good as you, Kizzy.
I see. Feel free to come back anytime. Any friend of Kizuna is welcome here.
Ryuki, I just looked into Iowan. I came across some interesting information. 23 years ago, a child in their care went missing.
What?
The child was
23.
6 at the time. His name was Uru Somazuki.
So he's 29
He was
now?
reported extensively, but he still hasn't been found.
Really? We're just gonna ask.
Mr. Chieda, there's one more thing I'd like to ask.
What is it?
It's about Uru Somazuki. You remember him, don't you?
Yes. I will never forget. The Iowan missing child. That's what the media called it back then. Was it a kidnapping or an accident? The case was never solved. And the child is still missing to this day. What a painful memory. It makes my heart ache.
Is that right?
No matter how much wealth you have, there is a limit to the people you can save. How powerless I am. Perhaps it's necessary to be accepting of help wherever you can get it.
Say he's got a hero complex. Interesting.
As the chairman, I take full responsibility. But wouldn't you agree that the police should take most of the blame?
For your fuck up?
Mobilizing so many investigators, they weren't able to find a single clue.
What do you think, Tama?
He has some personality issues, but he doesn't seem like an evil monster. It doesn't seem like he's lying either.
Just a dick.
Though it is concerning that so many mysterious incidents have been happening around him.
Are we done here? We've wasted enough time, I think. I'll be going now.
Father!
What? Huh? Excuse me? Oh, right. Right. He wants to marry Kizuna.
Please, let me marry your daughter! I swear I'll give her a good life. I swear it to the heavens! So please, give me permission to marry your daughter.
You're still carrying around a fake beer.
Kizuna, I'll be coming home late again tonight.
Yes. Goodbye, Father.
Wait! Please don't ignore me!
Kizuna, who is this?
A stranger.
Oh, wait. We met at Matsushina Diner 2 days ago.
You're that unemployed guy, Leon, right? Did you go to the unemployment office?
I'm gonna go tomorrow.
That's a no.
In other words, you're a leech on society.
I've never sucked anyone's blood.
I don't think he was being literal.
No job, no education, no manners. Not to mention, you're drinking in the middle of the day.
But this is non-alcoholic.
And you dare call me father. To put it frankly, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
How rude! I'm a human being, thank you very much. And I am not a pole vaulter.
In any case,
why is this guy here?
stay away from my daughter. Though it's not like she would give you the time of day anyway.
Wait!
Aww.
Izzy's dad must be really
Don't
busy.
call her that.
I don't think that was the issue.
Looks like he's feeling down, but his core remains undamaged.
You good?
He has been following me around since we met at Matsushita Diner 2 days ago.
Gross.
Great, a stalker.
Considering how persistent he is, I may have to deal with him as a cop.
Oh, actually,
Oh, do cops actually deal with that kind of thing now? That's a rarity.
he was so persistent that I allowed him to consider us friends for the time.
Oh, girl, come on.
Seems like this girl's problematic in her own way.
That is how my father always is. Mr. Ryuki, is my father related to the case somehow?
It's still hard to say.
I see.
That guy from Matsushita Diner is kind of a weirdo, isn't he?
Yes.
He doesn't seem like a bad person, but
No, he's just weird.
I've been here before, but this was my first time meeting Mr. Chieda. Though,
So why are you here, freak?
Oh, it's you again. You seem to show up wherever I go. Maybe we're connected somehow. Not that I want to be connected with the dude.
Ah. How, cool of you.
Ah, you were at Matsushita Diner too, weren't you?
yeah? Why?
Wait. What's this called again? Rendezvous?
What?
No, that's not it. Fleur-de-lis.
What the hell is this guy talking
No.
about?
And if you say Menage a Trois, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you.
I almost have it. It's right at the back of my uvula.
Can I chokeslam him?
Yes.
I totally crashed and burned today. All because this thing caused a misunderstanding.
That wasn't the issue.
Meeting the parents is a once-in-a-lifetime event. I wanted to calm my nerves a bit, but I'm definitely gonna get his approval next time we meet.
That's some real positive thinking.
Huh, damn right. If you aren't in it to win it, you've already lost.
Maybe you could learn something from him, Ryuki.
Shut up.
Don't even suggest it.
But I was basically told that I'm useless just 3 days ago. Can't say it doesn't sting after hearing it so many times.
What happened 3 days ago?
Remember how I said I got fired from my cleaning job?
Yeah.
The place I worked was Horadori Institute.
What?
What?
I actually used to be a thief. I
Ah.
was so good at lockpicking, they called me the master of unlocking. I used my skills to borrow valuables. Many times. I've gone clean, of course. I got arrested, did my time, and I haven't stolen anything since. I was so stupid back then. And I honestly regret it from the bottom of my heart. But Chikara Horadori, the director, found out about my criminal record, and he fired me. He told me, a person who falls to those depths can never rise
Interesting
again.
coming from him.
It's just not fair. I've been working hard since I got out of jail. That's why I was like that back at the diner, by the way. To be honest, I was debating whether I should just kill myself. That's when an angel...
Jesus Christ, bro.
Me?
That's right, Kizzy. You. I felt safe. I wanted to give it my all and live again. You saved my life.
Leon, please tell me one thing.
Anything!
You have not stolen a single thing since you were released?
Yeah. Of course I haven't.
So you haven't used your lockpicking skills either?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, hold on! Don't tell me you broke into someone's house!
No, that's not wrong, but it's...
So
wrong.
not someone's house.
It's true that I opened a lock and broke in somewhere, but I wasn't committing a crime. The thing is, last night,
Last night?
You broke into a house?
No.
Not a house.
I guess I have to say.
Did you break into fucking Nye's?
I broke in.
Oh no, it's a
Horror
Horridori.
Institute.
What?
Oh, but like I said, it wasn't a crime. It was for an investigation. I was helping the police.
What?
The police.
Who?
Strange. I didn't hear anything about that.
Maybe it was unrelated to the HB case.
The goal was to get inside the hidden room inside Horridori Institute.
Hidden room?
But in the end, we didn't find anything. So I didn't take anything either. Please believe me.
But you were
Wait.
going to.
Who asked you to do this investigation?
I can't tell you that. It's
I'm with the
supposed to be a
cops.
secret.
Secret? You just told us the whole thing.
Anyway, I just want you to know I didn't do anything illegal. At all.
Very well. I will trust you, Leon.
Oh, thank you. You really are an angel.
You're too nice, Kizuna.
As you know, at Matsushita Diner, when I saw her, it was love at first sight. And I tried to get her attention. When Kizzy left the diner...
Yeah, you're so fucking creepy.
When she boarded a train, I spent all my money to get on the same one. When she went in the girls' bathroom, I followed her.
Ew.
Ryuki, cuff it.
But decided not to go inside. Even though she kept ignoring me, I never gave up trying to talk to her. And finally, in Yoyagi Park, she acknowledged me. Kizzy finally decided to accept my love.
I told him it was acceptable to be strictly friends.
Why?
So, you gave in.
You set a bad precedent there.
True.
However, I believe you promised you would be more serious about your job search. I do not associate with those who do not work, let alone be friends with them.
Yeah, but I was here yesterday, so...
It was indeed helpful of you to play with the children. However, that does not conclude your promise to me.
I'm sorry. I feel like we're destined to be together, Kizzy. I want to stay by your side. My name, Leon, is spelled L-I-E-N. In French, Leon means bond, just like Kizuna means bond in Japanese. Well, how about it?
Wild.
That's destiny, right?
Sounds like a bit of a stretch.
A bit.
I agree.
Oh, crap. I forgot to mention something important. I should have said this earlier, Kizzy. The order was supposed to be the other way around, but here it goes. Kizzy, please marry me.
Oh my god, bro.
Wait a minute. Is that?
I hope my Prince Charming will appear before me with a glass slipper someday.
It's pretty good, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, it's pretty good.
Not an engagement ring, but an engagement shoe.
I bought them using my entire life savings. Please, accept.
You're gonna ruin her dream. You're ruining her dream, bro.
We would need to have a relationship for an adequate amount of time first.
What?
Kizzy?
You mean...
No!
Date me?
No, that is not what I meant by relationship. I meant that we would need to spend time together as friends.
How long? How long? Hey, how long would we need to be friends?
Well...
Never.
5 years. No, perhaps 6. If after 6 years you still feel the same way, then...
Okay, got it.
If they are dating in 6 years, when I play as Mizuki, I'm gonna have an issue.
Then I'll take good care of this for 6 years.
What? Seriously? What if you lose them? Or break them?
Hey, I have a good idea.
Oh?
Leave. That's my idea. It's pretty great.
There. I put the glass slippers in there, and the letters. I wrote out how I feel now in one of the letters, and in the other...
I have written how I currently feel in that letter.
Time capsule, huh?
This is a time capsule. We'll bury it
Yep.
here, then dig it out 6 years from now. If you still feel the same way as what's written in the letters in 6 years...
Yeah, then you'll accept the shoes.
Not
Right,
necessarily.
Yes, then perhaps.
Huh. You know, that is kinda romantic.
I didn't know you had this sort of side to you, Ryuki.
She's so proud.
Okay, I'm burying it now.
Sama's so proud. Her eye was like glistening.
Ah, I can't wait. 6 years.
6 years is a pretty long time. You sure you're still gonna feel the same way?
Of course, my love is eternally undying.
Scream.
Kizuna, what's wrong?
Scream.
That again.
What?
You know how dogs pee when they get excited?
Oh, is she gonna dance or something?
I don't get it.
Just watch.
Let us begin. Start the music.
Third dance number? Okay. I guess she did just have her dream show up for some reason. That was very good.
I thought so 2 days ago, too. You really are good at dancing, Kizuna.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was seriously amazing.
Well, I need to get going now.
Yeah, see you later.
Have a nice day.
Take care.
Good luck with the investigation.
How long should whiskey be aged? 50 years. Alright, let's go. We'll talk to Iris last, so let's go to Mistan.
Oh, Mr. Ryuki.
Hey, Kumeji.
Here to see me on stage, perhaps?
Definitely not.
Sorry, but I won't be performing today.
He isn't.
Actually, I'm here to talk to Shoma.
To Shoma?
Yep.
Why am I on a Ferris wheel with you?
I don't know.
Aren't you having fun?
I would be if you weren't here.
Ryuki, Shoma is actually responding to the conversation this time. This is proof that the chastity belt of his heart is loose. If you shove yourself in there, he just might open up.
Stop talking like that with a child.
Let's not phrase it like that.
What lie?
You said the hidden message in Bats 490 pointed to Horodori Institute, but that's not true, is it? Can you tell me why you lied? And where the actual location is?
Truth is, I never decoded it.
What?
I wanted everyone to think that I did. I wanted the attention, so I lied.
That's why he wasn't
Are we
taken.
done now? Don't talk to me anymore.
That got a reaction. He's probably lying right now. His chastity belt wasn't loose after all.
If you're going to say it that way, you at least have to add the "of his heart" part. Anyway, I guess I'll have to talk about something else to get him to loosen up. That robot you showed me the other day was really cool. If you're that skilled, I'm sure you've gotten offers from lots of companies.
Not really. I'm nothing special. I'm just really into robots.
But even an amateur can tell that robot was filled with impressive technology, and the one-wheel design is beautiful.
Well, I knew it had to run on one wheel for sure. It was really hard getting the self-stabilization feature working with the one-wheel design. Like, major electronics companies make one-wheel robots to show off their advanced tech. Also, what's really great about my robot is its load capacity. It doesn't look like it, but it can easily carry up to 45 pounds. And I want to upgrade it more so it can carry double that.
I see.
I know you don't really care.
Looks like it won't go the way it did last time.
I guess flattery won't get us anywhere.
Okay, let's talk about Mizuki.
I told you before, she's just a classmate. We're not friends, and I don't know much about her. Supposedly she's attending school from her house near the harbor, but I guess her permanent address is in our school district or something. That's why she goes to the same school as
You
me.
know a lot.
So you do know.
No! That doesn't mean anything! Not like I'm even slightly interested in that Uggo.
Well.
Yeah, okay, show me.
He really is a kid, huh?
Alright.
I don't want to talk about my dad. I told you before. I don't even want to think about him. Will you cut it out already? I don't want to talk about my dad.
Oh yeah? What's about it?
I already told you! I hate him! Happy now? I hate him so much, I didn't even want to say it out loud. I was here alone at first, then Dad came. He wanted to make up.
Make up?
Dad and I are fighting. I ran away from home yesterday.
You ran away
When you
from
left
home?
after our interview.
My friends made fun of me.
How is that related to your dad?
Because it's my dad's fault for being so pathetic. Pull yourself together. Show me how cool you can be on TV. That's what I said to my dad. Then
I bring smiles to the audience. If I can do that, I don't care if I get mocked. That's what it means to be an entertainer.
when he said that, I blurted out, "That's why Mom got sick of you and left."
Damn, dude, what in the...
Then why don't you just leave too?
That's why I left the house.
Oh, you little shithead. He didn't answer well early either, but Jesus, dude.
Do you think I could like someone like him? Stupid old comedian who gets clowned on all the time.
He's a comedian.
He barely ever goes on TV either. And when he does, it's always some ridiculous thing like getting piping hot Odin shoved into his mouth. The day after he goes on air, I always get made fun of by my friends. I hate it. I'm sick and tired of it.
Get new friends.
I told you, I hate him. Everything about him. I hate how much he drinks and how he acts so cocky and stubborn when he's drunk. He talks about all these big dreams that he can never achieve. When he sobers up, he remembers what he did when he was drunk and squirms under the blankets. Isn't that sad? It makes me hate him even more. The way his nose hair is always sticking out, the way he wipes his face with sanitary napkins, is stupid. Everything about him is creepy, awful, and pathetic. I hate him.
For hating someone so much, he sure pays him a lot of attention.
They say there's a fine line between love and hate.
It's no good. Shoma won't open up no matter what I bring up.
Looks like we won't get through with the orthodox method.
That means...
We'll have to try our luck with his father.
Yeah, I guess so. A little rat.
Boy, I'm glad you invited me on the Ferris wheel too. Thank you.
Our objective is still to unlock Shoma's chastity belt.
You're still going on with that?
It would be tough to question Komeiji about tricky subjects if Shoma was nearby. That's why you invited him here, right?
Yeah, but...
Now that I think about it, we rode this Ferris wheel together 2 days ago. Well, Mr. Ryuki, it seems like your investigation is going around in circles. So, what is it you wanted to talk about? If it's about the case, there isn't much else to say.
Well, I need to ask you about Shoma, Sly.
Shoma lied?
Yes.
I see. I don't know much about that hidden message thing, but Shoma is a good boy. He wouldn't lie for no reason. I know that's not that convincing coming from his father, but he must have had a reason to lie.
How can I get the truth from Shoma?
I have no idea. I can't really talk to him right now myself. I'm sure you're aware, but I got in an argument with Shoma.
Yeah, you both said some things you don't really proud of.
What is that?
Shoma made it for me when he was little, but yesterday he ripped it up and threw it away. It was really important to me. I want to make up, but he...
It must be difficult, considering how things are now.
It's all my fault. The argument only happened in the first place because of my lack of success.
I wouldn't say that, man.
I used to be a real big shot back when I was known as the Quiz Kid, remember? But I let it get to my head, and as soon as I became a comedian, things flipped completely. There was no hope for me to move up in the world. My wife got sick of me and left. I've been raising my boy alone ever since. And yet... Not at all. I'm proud of being a comedian. At the same time, I'm not proud of my lack of success. I put Shoma through so much hardship. It's inexcusable. This is the only outfit I have right now. I actually have another set of personal clothes, but I ruined those 2 days ago. But this bow tie, that'll be fine as long as I have this.
Is that right?
Isn't it nice?
Shoma bought it for you, didn't he?
That's right. Even if I only have one set of clothes. I can wear this or take it off depending on how I'm feeling, and wow. It's as if I changed into a completely different outfit.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Oops, it would be terrible if I lost it, so I'd better put it back on. This tie, Shoma chose it for me so I could really shine on stage. When I wear it, it feels like Shoma is cheering me on. It gives me strength. It's my most precious treasure. Mr. Ryuki, there is something I'd like to talk to you about.
What is it?
No, never mind. Please forget it.
What was that about?
Bro.
It sounded like you wanted to tell me something important.
Wink at him.
Hey, Ryuki, why don't you try wink syncing with
Yep.
him?
Yeah, I'll try taking a peek.
deadline on the payment passed a long time ago. Drop it up, you bastard!
Oh, Jesus.
It's the loan sharks again. A different set of guys came by yesterday, and the day before that. I've been borrowing from so many different places, I don't know who's who anymore. Anyway, what am I supposed to do? I can't talk to the police about it.
Oh, Jesus.
So he's borrowed money from a lot of people.
He must have been in real trouble if he even got involved with loan sharks.
But why can't he talk to the police about it?
Don't tell me.
Supposedly he has connection to the Yakuza. Word is he's involved in some dangerous transactions.
Don't tell me I gotta fucking sync with him too.
Kameji, you wouldn't happen to be struggling with debt, would you?
What? How did you...
I knew it.
That's what you wanted to tell me, right? Why can't you get the police involved? Is it because you're buying and selling on the black market?
What are you talking about? I would never do something like that.
Is that right? Tried asking Komeiji more questions, but no matter how much I questioned him, he didn't admit to any involvement with the Yakuza. In the end, I was unable to find any clues leading to the key to Shoma's heart. Oh, that's a waste of time.
Huh. Shoma isn't here. Where did that boy run off to? We still haven't made up. I'm sorry, Mr. Ryuki. I need to go find Shoma now. So, well, bye for now. Excuse me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Meiji and Shoma, huh? It's clear that they're both hiding something.
Yeah.
Even if we chase them down and asked again, we'd get the same result.
I guess we have no choice. Let's go somewhere else for now.
I guess let's go talk to Iris. Haven't been to Alumnus Gate with Ryuki, so... Oh, I see Oates is there, and Momo. And the same receptionist.
Oh, good timing.
Big Booba receptionist.
Why are these two here?
I just happened to be here by chance.
By chance.
Me too. I'm here completely by coincidence.
Totally.
Okay, then.
Okay.
So, what is it you wanted to tell me about the case?
Yeah, about that.
Who the hell is that?
Hmm?
This girl again.
What?
Just sits in here.
Someone from the talent agency?
I don't know. I couldn't see their face, so it's
They're just chilling here?
Seems dangerous. I'll put my life on the line to protect Tess. I mean Iris. So, don't you worry.
Me too.
You already have, homie. You've done enough.
Wow, what a total hottie.
What?
Hey, what's up? I like the pull up of the shirt.
I was just starting to get bored. Come on, let's have a chat, cutie. A little tete-a-tete.
Sorry. I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, and your voice is super mega hot too. Hottie for a thottie. Slide into my DMs anytime.
She called him Kane!
I'm here to ask some questions for an investigation.
Slide into my DMs, Kane.
You're with the police? Are you friends with Date by any chance?
Yeah. He's my superior.
Oh my god! It's such a small world. Crazy.
Why is this woman a receptionist?
Likely a decision made by the company president.
That is exactly right.
Mizuki?
Hey, yo,
It's okay. You don't have to say it. You want to rub these soft things, don't you?
Okay, I mean...
No, I wasn't...
Oh, fine. Just for a bit, okay?
What? No shot.
Here you go.
Stop. I moved over to the receptionist and vigorously began rubbing both her earlobes. They were softer than I expected.
What are you doing?
When I returned to where I was, Iris was looking at me as though I was scum of the earth.
What?
What are you talking about, Ryuki?
No. I was just suddenly overcome with an inexplicable urge to go to Atami. Forget the investigation. I'm going to Atami with her. I've already made up my mind. Don't try to stop me!
Did you take crazy pills this morning or something?
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Do I look like I'm joking?
Ryuki, please. I have a bad feeling about this.
Too bad, we're keep doing it.
Okay.
Alright, let's go. I took her hand, we ran down the Lemnis Gate, leaving Tama behind. Wait, what? No! Shit, is there an actual scene? We're just going to Atami, okay? Thus, the case came to a close without being solved. Goodbye, life as a police officer. Hello, Atami. Shizuoka Prefecture. I began my life as a staff member at an inn in the Hot Springs district with my new big booba blonde girlfriend. The end. Complete. Performance result designated Atami end. There's a fucking joke ending in this? That's fucking great. Oh no! No, it's bringing me to actually brought me to the flowchart. Oh, you check the flow of the story and branching points. Different points in the story. This is where yeah, go back here, go back here, go back here. And we're going back to Lemnis Gate, yes. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. It brought me to a joke ending. Alright, let me go ahead and save. That was fucking great. Alright, but more seriously, Iris, what did you want to tell me?
2 days ago, we were talking about the people who went missing after seeing Bats 490. Well, the same thing started happening with the people who saw the QR code video.
What?
I read about it online.
Oh,
this
it's
morning.
finally started? Yeah.
Many people have gone missing since seeing that video. Rumors say that the missing people are being rounded up in one location, and they're all getting murdered.
You there. Is what you just said true?
Huh? Yeah.
Who the hell are you? Don't get one step closer.
That's right. What are you trying to do to Tessa?
Sorry to bother you.
And they're gone.
What was that all about?
About our discussion.
Oh, right.
Did someone you know go missing or something?
No, it's not that. It's just a rumor I found online.
Tama, how many people have gone missing lately?
About 1,700 people have gone missing this week. It isn't particularly higher than usual.
There's something paranormal going on in the HB case after all. Like half a corpse teleporting from another world. And people going missing after watching a video. There has to be some sort of supernatural phenomenon happening.
Hold on, my Tamagotchi's acting up. What kind of car do I want? A supercar. Means I like sled men. True. True. Sled men are pretty fun. Alright, but... why are you here?
I told you it was a coincidence. For some reason, Tess had a A-Set's recording schedule happened to be in my PC. I figured it was a cyber attack by a rival gang, so I came here to scout things out just
Of course you did.
That's a huge stretch.
He was probably just waiting for her.
Thanks for everything, Mr. Kumakura. Shopping!
Cart, Mart, Tessa!
Gaming!
Bite, Sprite, Tessa!
Account!
Check, collect, Tessa!
It's the brand new star of the
You trained him pretty good. What about you, creep?
Happened to be here. I just so happen to know Tessa's recording schedule, and I thought she might be thirsty after recording, so I got her a drink.
Oh, I know you're thirsty.
In other words, he was waiting for her.
Thanks for everything, Ota. Fire!
Hot, Tessa!
Shipping!
Great, Tessa!
Airplanes!
Height flight. Yep. Oh, I'm good.
The brand new star of the...
Hey, sup?
I agree with Tessa. The occult are involved with the HB case for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
I mean, Nyes is a part of all of this, right?
Where did you hear that?
Where did you hear that?
It's all over the internet. Nyes is a big proponent of the simulation theory. Oh, and I didn't know this a few months ago. I learned all this recently.
That is a fat cap. He knew this a few months ago because I asked him about it.
If you think about that theory being correct, the case makes a lot more sense.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation. And such programs always have some glitches lurking under the surface. Coincidences like this are a manifestation of such glitches.
Is that right? What are you thinking about right now?
Tessa! Oh, Tessa!
Why am I not surprised?
That was an incredibly pointless wink sync.
Unfortunately.
I'm no expert on paranormal and occult stuff. But I know one thing for sure, so I gotta warn you. You should back out of this investigation.
Excuse me?
What do you mean?
I don't know much about that Nyes group, but there's definitely a real dangerous organization involved in all this. If you get too deep, you might end up dead.
Well, it's too bad.
Word's spreading in the underground. If the cops investigate any further, they'll make them disappear.
Well, I've got 3
Seems
days,
like
so...
the rich and powerful from all over the world are involved in this too. You piss them off, who knows what they'll do to you?
Rich and powerful. Could Mr. Sajima be involved in this too?
Sajima?
I doubt, though.
You mean the former politician guy?
Yes, so Sajima. Oh, but don't worry about it. I just saw him recently, so he popped in my head is all.
Why did you see him recently?
So?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he invited me to his house.
Excuse me?
For what reason?
He said he happened upon my videos online and thought they were interesting or something like that.
I'll bet he did. Given the way you look.
Are you okay?
He didn't do anything, did he?
He's not weird like that. But he's not exactly being subtle.
Not at all. We just talked for a bit.
Yeah, you're just spinning image.
Iris doesn't know So Sajima is her father.
No, she doesn't. After the new Cyclops serial killing, So Sajima's life as a politician ended. However, what So did wasn't technically illegal, so he hasn't been arrested or charged. He still has a ton of money. So he may not be a politician anymore, but he still holds a ton of power.
Or the fact that he was involved in the murder of her
Yeah,
real mother,
Monica.
Monica.
Yeah, the people around her have been protecting her from that information. Fortunately, Iris doesn't really watch the news either. But in any case, the media hasn't found out Iris is Monica's daughter.
Neither is she.
The simulation theory is probably true. There's even proof.
Why do you look like you haven't slept as long as I haven't slept?
Proof?
Take a look at this.
Oda pulled out several photos from his pocket and handed them to me.
Doesn't this remind you of something? Like those nameless mob characters that show up in video games. You know they reuse assets to lower production costs.
Yeah.
No. This is probably just some sort of coincidence.
Like some synchronicity type thing? But there's more photographic proof.
Synchronicity?
In a nutshell, they're basically meaningful coincidences. For example, when you talk about someone and they just so happen to show up in front of you. Or when you hear the same word over and over from a bunch of different people. That kind of synchronicity. It's supposed to mean that
I like
there's
that
a
word.
message behind it.
A message from who?
Well, someone.
Thanks. Any other photos?
Do you still think it's a coincidence after seeing this? If you consider this stuff that can't be explained by science as a glitch in the simulated world,
it can't be.
The fucking
Calm down,
boat.
Ryuki. These are obviously doctored photos.
Yeah, you're right.
I just thought of something listening to Ota. You can explain any paranormal phenomenon using the simulation.
That is correct, you can.
UFOs, UMAs, ghosts, superpowers. If this world is a simulation, they'd all be possible.
yeah, whether it's a glitch or alterations made on purpose, whatever it is, it would all make sense.
Now, let's get going. For all that talking we did, we didn't get much
I think it's
useful
shit.
information here.
Yeah, but something has been bothering me. I'll keep what I heard here in mind, just in case.
We didn't get anything useful for the case.
There are some things that I've been thinking about, though. The biggest one being...
The goal was to get inside the hidden room inside Horodori Institute. But in the end, we didn't find anything.
A hidden room inside Horodori Institute?
We have to look into this. After hearing about something like that.
Well, I suppose so.
So...
Alright, our next destination is?
yeah, Horodori Institute.
I guess so. It seems there's no people here.
No one here.
It's past business hours, so they probably all left.
But the lights are on.
Maybe someone forgot to turn them off?
The entrance wasn't locked, too.
I think someone forgot to lock it.
There weren't any guards around.
Must be on vacation.
Tama,
No,
are you done?
it's fine. I'm sorry, okay?
Thank you.
Yes, you're right. Something is clearly wrong.
As if someone is inviting us inside.
Trap, maybe?
For who? And why?
For us.
No one could have known we were coming here.
Then maybe it's for welcoming someone other than us. Who's there?
The fuck?
Ryuki, living organism detected. They're alone. They must be hiding somewhere.
Well, we're going to have to find out who's hiding in the next part. So stick around for the next one if you want to find out. Bye-bye.